ஹாய், எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்றைக்கி அற்புதமாக நாள் போனது, சந்தோஷமாக இருந்தது எங்கள் அம்மாவுக்கு. அலைஸ் விஜயலக்ஷ்மி. we had a குட் டைம் டுடே. எல்லாருக்கும் ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை, ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருந்தது எல்லோரும் அமிச்சது. இதில் பியூட்டி என்னென்னா, ஒன் ஆஃப் அவர் மெம்பர், நம்ம க்ளோஸ் ரிலேட்டிவ் சூப்பராக ஒரு கதை எழுதியிருக்கா. அருமையாக இருக்குது. இங்கிலீஷில் எழுதியிருக்கா, கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம். நானே படித்து சொல்கிறேன், புரிஞ்சுன்னு என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க. சூப்பராக இருக்குது, சும்மா சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஜேர்னி ஆஃப் அவர் ஏவோ குயின். Long time ago, on a cold winter, 27th November in the year 1936, a smiling, gorgeous, lovely princess, hereafter she will be referred as a queen, was born to a pious, devout, kind-hearted couple in a large household. Even though she had a couple of cousins elder to her, she soon became an apple pie to everyone. Our queen was later fortunate to have lovely sisters, charming brothers, and an army of cousins from her favorite uncle's family to keep her company. Life was hard, but still they were all so happy and cheerful to have each other. Time passed. Our queen, being the eldest, started off to work early to ease her father's responsibility and contribute towards rising expenses of the household. In due course, an equally cheerful young knight claimed her hand. He was a fine, majestic gentleman, but for one aspect which pissed off everybody. He became very possessive of his wife, would not let her out of sight bearing her official work. He would never tolerate anyone showing scant respect for his queen. They had 3 lovely princes and a charming, cheerful prince. Our queen lost her dear mother, who was in every way a mother to all kids in that large household. Father took over both the responsibilities of a parent. Withering turbulent storms and swirling whirlpools, our queen and king managed a smooth sailing of the ship through their staunch devotion, faith, worship, and prayers to the Almighty. With an everlasting smile on their faces, they always welcomed everyone into their household with open arms. And yes, each of her nieces and nephews were crazily fond of them. On all weekends and vacation, her house would be in a state of utter chaos and a riot of laughter with various activities and mischiefs. Oh boy, what fun they all had! Nothing could stop them having fun and frolic. Of course, sometimes her beloved king would also be partners in crime. He would literally be waiting for the vacations to begin so that all the kids could come over and have fun. Not a single strict, stern warning or a call to put on their best behavior. He gave them full freedom to do as they pleased as long as they disturbed the so-called neighbors whose kids were also a part of that monkey troop. Time flew. All their kids, nieces and nephews got married and started off with the journey of life, but none could ever forget the fun days they all had. Kandipa. Families worries apart. Our queen always put a smile on her face and would say, "This too shall pass," and would start singing, praising the Almighty's glory, thanking Him for the all blessings she has received. She always has staunch belief that He would never ever let her down. Having served a full term in office, she retired in style with full grace and dignity and started to continue her passion with pension for singing with full support from her knight. All through the years, her king had not changed much. As the kids grew, he also demanded equal attention, but he had a heart of gold. He would never ever tolerate anyone showing disrespect towards his queen. His large, majestic personality and his baritone voice would grace every religious gathering and functions in an unique style. Till to this day, nobody has ever made such a grand entry like him anywhere. Even small kids could understand the love and affection he showered over his queen. They knew the queen is always accompanied by her beloved knight. They both enjoyed a blissful, happy life and were content in every aspect of life. Daughters well settled with their husband, son with his loving wife, and grandchildren doing extremely well. The whole family of the queen, that is, her sisters, her brothers, her cousins, her children, her nieces, and nephews, along with kids all over, got together to celebrate the grand old king's 80th birthday. அருமையான ஈவெண்ட். All of them descended a week before to be with their queen for the celebration. It was one of the best and most memorable occasion for all those who were present. சும்மா ரவி மாமா டான்ஸ் ஆனதை மறக்க முடியுமா? லாஃப்டர், ஃபன், கேம்ஸ், மியூசிக், happiness filled the entire atmosphere for a 2-day long celebrations. Nobody wanted to miss this once in a lifetime opportunity of get together. கண்டிப்பாக ஷூர் சூப்பராக இருந்தது. After a couple of happy months, sadness descended on our queen. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. The queen lost her beloved husband and knight. But our queen, being a brave lady for the sake of her family, set aside her sadness and rose like a phoenix to become a star singer of the family, like her son. Her passion for singing knew no bounds. If it knew no bounds. It not only gave energy and a new lease of life to her, but also to the people around her. She soon got fan club followings. Her prayers and devotion to God increased to a high level. With her child-like enthusiasm to learn new things and getting equipped to latest technological invention, our queen has come a long way. On behalf of all in family, I put forward a request to confer the title of Nightingale, not Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp, for that suits her sister better. Ganakuil to our queen. On this day, as I write this journey of our queen, please do join me in wishing our young, lovely queen a happy, sweet 16th birthday with 69 years of experience. சூப்பராக என்ன அருமையாக எழுதியிருக்கார். May God shower His blessing on her for a healthy, joyful, blissful, happy, long life. நன்றி. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
All of you keep guessing who has written this. எங்களுக்கும் தெரியாது.
நான் அப்புறமா சொல்கிறேன்.